What up, you awesome people? I'm Julian Lowenthal, and today we have a very exciting episode. We're gonna dive into the best dessert in the entire world. We're also gonna be talking about a comment that might land me in a lot of hot water. What? Hold on. That was just, wasn't expecting that. That's O. What up, O? You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Why you being grumpy? What's wrong? You're comfortable in the bed. Anyways, let's start with this guy. And that leads me to an update from the sty in my right eye. So luckily it has gotten a lot better since yesterday's video. But guys, there is the cat I'm allergic to and the dog that might have given this to me, both just like being disruptive up front. Y'all, you guys were happily sleeping. Come back on the bed. Anyways, don't get distracted. Sty in the right eye. So happy that it got better, but getting better, still there. But I was wondering today, how could I have possibly got it? What gave it to me? And then I'm like, oh no. Am I too close? Do I spend too much time getting face to face with the cute little pug Odin? And am I getting maybe like his eye booger in my eye, which causes, oh my God, that's a disgusting idea. But then I thought eye boogers going into somebody else's eye probably causes some other like illnesses or whatever, but not a sty typically. And I would have felt that's disgusting. Anyways, let's just cross that off. Option 2, does cute little Odin put his butt on my pillow when I'm not paying attention? So then at night when I go to sleep, I'm literally sleeping where his butthole was? Which, no, because that would have probably given me pink eye, not a sty in the eye. And then I'm like, oh no, is it from the cat's butt? And then again, no, pink eye. If the cat put his butt on the pillow, I would have probably gotten something like that. Can't be that. And then I realized, the dog sneezes a lot. And a couple days ago, let's say like 4 or 5, he sneezed right in my face, eyes, everything. And maybe that caused it. Also, I apologize for being sweaty. Luckily, I'm not a smelly sweater. I'm just a sweater, especially when I drink coffee. Maybe at some point I just gotta give that addiction up. But that's not today's episode. We're gonna get into the best desserts of all time. Last weekend, I was at a fair with my girlfriend and my stepdaughter, none of the animals. And it was fun. There was a whole wing eating contest that if I was not eating already, I would have destroyed that. But I was literally eating a huge ass turkey leg that tasted like ham, oddly enough, right after I ate a pulled pork sandwich. That's being gluttonous, but I was enjoying myself. Also, that was after I ate 1.5 fried doughs, full fried doughs with delicious maple frosting. But yeah, after that, something told me in my body, hey man, you gotta cut back on eating all these crazy desserts. Maybe like, instead of having it multiple times a week, cut back to like every fortnight. Or if you really got that willpower, maybe I should cut back to once a month. But anyways, we're still gonna get into my favorite desserts. And I want to know right now, first, before we get into it, what is your favorite dessert? And what do you think the best dessert in the entire world is? I can't say universe yet since we have not gotten to explore the entire universe of all the gems it might have to offer. But on Earth, what is the best dessert you've ever had? And what's the best dessert you think there is? Comment it below. I also want to quickly call out myself for yesterday's video. Rude. That was my phone. Rude. Even though it's probably something important, so hold on. Probably not rude. Alright, so there was a few things. Also, let me just check myself in case I forgot to say, happy September 10th, which is Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Anyways, still 2024. Enjoy it. Anyways, so a couple things to go over. Got my handy dandy note card. 1, I'm sorry about this poster reflection. I love the poster, even though it got kind of chopped off. That's why it says Unny Game when my movie is called Money Game. So ignore that, but I like the poster, which is why I keep it. Obviously, if I didn't like it, I would not keep it, but just saying. So this I'm sorry about this reflection. I've tried many different things. Clearly not enough things, but try not to get distracted by that because it bugging me the other day. Try not to get distracted by that. It is what it is. Two, to call myself out. So on Saturday, September 21st at 6:30, Money Game will be at the Mystic Film Festival in Rhode Island, Westerly, Rhode Island. And I'm going to be going with one of the actresses of the film, Jordan Elizabeth Gelber, who last episode yesterday I said I'm going to be with an actor. I was more using the word actor as like just an umbrella term because I'm not sure in this day and age if we're supposed to call all genders actors or if we are supposed to still separate. Like I know awards separates, but it's like I was just saying actor as, you know, as the category, not trying to marginalize a certain gender. Regardless, she's an actress. Thirdly, I need to stop smacking my lips so much. It's annoying. It's annoying. If I'm gonna be annoying, I should just do it to my girlfriend, not you guys or myself. Jokes. I should not be annoying to anyone, period. But I don't mean to smack my lips. It's very annoying though. Very annoying. So I apologize about that. Now, going right in to the best desserts. So clearly we started with fried dough. But fried dough, I don't think is the best because without, you know, the butter, the cinnamon sugar, and my favorite, the maple frosting with cinnamon sugar, it's not that great. But with all of that, fried dough, frosting, maple frosting, cinnamon sugar, amazing. So I'd say as a whole, I would rate it going in a strong 7. A strong 7. Going out, it's a different story, but this video is about rating food desserts going in. So fried dough, 7. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know. Next, I've eaten a lot of sweets. Let me just disclose, because I love food. But I have not eaten all of them, clearly. Another one I really like, one of my favorites, is cheesecake. Now I will tell you, I don't necessarily have a particular favorite flavor at this point, but I love cheesecake. So I'm gonna just put cheesecake as a average from all the cheesecakes out there, which is probably not the best way to judge this. I'm gonna give that also a 7. Freak! I did not mean to smack my lips. I just heard that there. I just heard that. That's annoying. Anyways, cheesecake, also a 7. Let me know. Do you think cheesecake and fried dough are on the same rank? Because I'm going to put them both at 7s. Moving on. Cinnabons. Oh my God. Thinking about it makes me sweat more. No, I'm just sweaty because of the coffee. Sorry about that. Come on. Stop sweating. It's also annoying. For me, not necessarily. It's annoying. Stop. So Cinnabons. Love them. Dangerous though, because I don't just eat one. I've luckily cut it down to 2, but I used to eat 3 or 4, and man, is it a type of high when you eat it, but afterwards, that crash is serious. But I love Cinnabons. I'm gonna give a Cinnabon a solid 8. I don't know why I do that. I'm gonna give Cinnabons a solid 8. Why only 8? Well, I don't know if it's just because of, you know, maybe cheaper ingredients or something's not working as well as it used to, but the first layer of that Cinnabon without the frosting is just all right. It's good, you know, good, but it's not amazing. And for a dessert to even get a 9 or a 10, it has to be amazing through and through. And Cinnabons are really good, and that outside layer, even without frosting, is good. But the middle part is amazing. So good mixed with amazing probably averages out to either like really good or getting to amazing. And that's why I'm gonna give Cinnabons an 8. What do you think? Moving on, we got butter cake, one of the indulgences of me and my girlfriend. I will tell you there's a restaurant that has amazing butter cake, but their waitstaff is rude as hell. So we have not gotten butter cake for a while, but I'm not gonna judge the butter cake based on the rude as hell waitstaff. Rude. Butter cake, so good. It comes with ice cream, but I'm not judging the ice cream. I'm just judging the butter cake. And I gotta give that a 9. And I think I'm being very kind of mean to butter cake because it's probably a 10, but I'm gonna reserve 10 for very special special occasions and moments, and I don't think butter cake hits that. But it's 9. It's a 9 because even without ice cream, every bite... Hold on, let me finish the video real quick, and then we can, like, go somewhere. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, butter cake. So every bite... You coming up? You coming up? He's back. Every bite of butter cake, the crust, the inside, is just delicious. Like, I feel like it's all comparable. What's the best tasting bite? All of it. Honestly, all of it. So I'm gonna give that a 9. Right now, butter cake, clearly at the top of the list. Next, why? Sorry, it's just the lip smacking is bugging me. 'Cause it just happens. Muffins, it's not even on my list, but I was thinking about that. Muffins, I don't think I did it again. Muffins, I don't think are that great because the best part of a muffin is the muffin top. So almost 50%, because a good muffin's majority top. A good, like, half of that muffin is just It's like, clearly, the butter, sugar, fat, delicious, but it's not as delicious as that top dome piece on the muffin. So I'm gonna give a muffin, and you might think this is a hot take, but I'm gonna give a muffin a 4. I was gonna give it a 5, but if butter cake's a 9, a muffin is a 4. Anyways, back to the list. Cannolis. Oh my God, is that a guilty, like, treat of mine. I love cannolis. Sometimes when I'm really like fiending, I'll go to Stop and Shop. Those cannolis give you the cannoli feel, but it's just not a great cannoli. So I'm gonna judge this based on, you go to an Italian restaurant, they make you 1 to 3 cannolis. Fine. Delicious. Delicious. I love that inside cream filling. My biggest gripe, that's the right word, with cannolis, I just feel the crust could be better. Now, cannoli ice cream, whole nother thing. But cannolis themselves, oh man, I would have given it a higher ranking, but thinking about it more, a 6. Just haven't been fiending it. It's a 6. Sorry, cannolis, but it's time to, like, improve. Next, ice cream or ice cream sandwiches. Classics, right? For this, I'm just gonna say an average ice cream, pick your favorite kind. Ice cream, I feel like, is one of those desserts that it just fulfills like a certain need that some of us get at certain points in our lives, or just a desire to have that ice cream. So I'm gonna give ice cream just as, like, let's say, a really good flavor, not a bad flavor. Like, I'm not gonna average asparagus ice cream. Just eat real asparagus. Why have asparagus ice cream? But anyways, if you like that, that's your thing. Anyways, my favorite ice cream, I think it gets a solid 8. And it gets an 8 because, yes, it's a nice guilty pleasure. Yes, it fulfills that, but it doesn't do what butter cake does. I eat butter cake and I'm like, I don't care about how rude the wait staff is. This is amazing. I've literally gone to a restaurant with my girlfriend where we just got butter cake. Nowhere else would I go to a restaurant. Okay, when I went to the Cheesecake Factory with my buddy, we just got cheesecake, but I feel like that's an exception to the rule. Anyways, butter cake, still number 1 at 10. At 9. It's ranked at 9. Next, cookies. Man, I don't know how I made cookies look so weird. Cookies, or again, cookie sandwiches. I love a good, like, confetti or birthday cake cookie sandwich with frosting in the middle. Or molasses cookies with frosting in the middle. Oh my God. But let's just say your favorite cookie. It's another thing like ice cream. I feel like talk normal, Julian. I feel like it hits a spot, but sometimes if you're not in the mood, it's just not right. So I'm gonna tie it with ice cream at 8, even though I know those are very different moods, and if you combine them together, amazing. But it's also an 8. All right, next we got churros, but obviously churros with caramel. I don't know why Subway offers a churro without caramel. What are you thinking? Churros need that. That's like literally a muffin without the muffin top. That's literally like a donut without the frosting. Though plain donuts are a thing. Anyways, churros with caramel. And I'm just gonna say the regular churro, because I know I've had churros with like cream in the middle, but the regular churro with caramel is a classic. But because I feel churros, even though they're good alone, need that to be complete, I gotta give it churro is 6. I'm sorry, but it's like you need something to be complete. But churros are delicious. What do you think? Then we got baklava going to the Middle East. I know I haven't been saying a lot of where like these foods that I know of originate from. Truthfully, I don't really know where most of them do, but stuff like churros, I believe, is Mexican, you know, cannolis, Italian. Baklava, Middle Eastern, very good. Different kinds. You got the walnuts, almonds, and pistachio. My 2 favorite are walnut and the pistachio baklava. But that's so good. It is so good. I'm gonna give baklava a 7 because you don't need any sauce with it. It's already its own thing. But I feel like I'm not always craving it. But when I'm craving it, it just hits that. Oh my God! I just remembered one more. When I was a kid, one of my favorites, those Girl Scout cookies, those caramel with the chocolate on the bottom Girl Scout cookies. Oh my God. I like one of the first times I ever smoked weed, I ate the entire box. Me and my friend did. We both were stoned and ate the entire boxes. He ate his fast and was like, hey, can I have some? I'm like, no, man, you just ate all your Girl Scout cookies. These are mine. Especially because they're the best kind. The other kinds of Girl Scout cookies, not as into. But the caramel ones, that, if they still make it the way I had it as a kid, that's an 8. Whew, that was addicting. Fun times. Addicting. Then, the last one I got on my list, and please let me know desserts that I missed or desserts that you think I should try that I have not put on this list, would be an Indian dessert that I don't know the name, nor when I see the name do I know how to pronounce it, but it's these cinnamon sugar balls dipped in like sugary syrup or honey or some type of sugary relative, and it's just so good. They melt in your mouth. Reminds me of butter cake. Not quite as good. It ain't gonna get a 9, but they're delicious. And like, favorite Indian dessert. Little cake balls that are soft with like, they melt in your mouth. They're just good. And the cinnamon adds a great amount to it. So those are my lists, and my current list. That was one list, not plural, one list. And clearly, like I've mentioned multiple times, currently I think the best dessert right now that I've ever had is butter cake. Especially from this one restaurant that I'm not gonna promote because their wait staff is rude as hell. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you thought of my list and what your favorite dessert is and what I should try that I have clearly not mentioned on this list. Please do that. And remember, if you want videos like this, make sure to subscribe and I will keep you up to date because I'm going to be making a video every day. Every day there will be videos. And to just, support this if you had a good time, like the video. If you want to like it, support me. Support the journey. Awesome. And before we wrap this long ass video up, one more point that I want to get into. So I really appreciate comments and I want to keep the dialogue going. So anyone that wants to just discuss, talk, bring something up, please comment below and I'll mention it in the next video. Savannah, really appreciate you commenting on all my videos. Really appreciate that. But your last comment I do need to bring up because it's controversial. You wrote, your girlfriend seems needy. That could get me in a lot of trouble. But luckily, I want to be very clear and just clear the air. She's not needy, usually, most of the time. No, she's not needy. I'm very lucky. I have a great girlfriend, not a needy one, who clearly is really good at annoying me when she wants to. But she's awesome, not needy. So I appreciate your comments, but do not say anything negative about my lovely lady. Thank you. Y'all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, month, and remember, y'all are spectacular and y'all are meant to be here. Keep going and have a great rest of your day. Oh, you want to say anything before we go? You want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? Bye. All right, you don't have to say goodbye. I was trying something.